As far as I'm concerned, you can't have a whole show dedicated to fashion and not talk about shoes, especially with boot season coming up. That's why I'm back here today at the Longmeadow Shops to see what's new and hot for fall at Shoenique. I'm here with the owner of Shoenique, Kevin Lennon. Thank you so much for being on the show, Kevin.
It's nice to be on the show again.
So tell us, for those people at home, what are the lines that keep people coming back to Shoenique season after season?
We do a great job with Dance Go. A lot of teachers, chefs, interns, nurses do come in. It's a comfortable shoe to be worn all day. Do a great job with Ariat, women's company designing shoes for women. Nayout out of Israel does a great job, keeps the customers coming back. And our new one is OrthoHeal. It has a built-in orthotic in the footwear. Customers are just flocking in for that.
What are some of the things that you're seeing that are going to be hot for fall this year?
We're seeing a lot of tailored boots. I think that UGG look has softened a little bit, and she's looking for a more tailored boot to go with her skinny jeans. We're seeing some coral being a hot color for fall that you wouldn't think. Blues are going to be great. And of course, always black, red, and brown are always our staples in this time of year.
Coral even in footwear.
Yeah, coral even in footwear. So we're seeing a lot of that, and you're going to see it. We're already looking at spring shoes for next year. A lot of coral, a lot of bright colors, so I think spring is going to be great when we get to that season.
That'll be nice to know, so people who are making an investment in a shoe like that too, it's going to carry through into spring.
Absolutely.
One of the things that I'm kind of always plagued with are these high heels. And quite frankly, they're not always that comfortable. What should women be looking for in a shoe that's going to keep them comfortable, not just for the 5 minutes that they're trying it on, but all day long?
Well, I opened the store to provide women in the area with fashion comfort footwear. And one of the things that happens when you get to a higher heeled shoe, you see the models on the runway, they're putting 70–80% of their body weight on the metatarsals, the beginning of the toes. And those bones were not made to bear that kind of weight. So we like to look for either a 50-50 split from forefoot to heel, or 60-40 where you're putting 60% of the body weight on the front, still within podorthic standards. And then we do, as you saw last time, we do a lot of over-the-counter orthotics, and we can put them in a heeled shoe, we can put them in a casual shoe, and we can put them in your sneakers. And you're going to show the I-Step machine, which we've put you on last time, and showed you exactly where the weight is distributed on your foot, what kind of orthotic we'd put you in, what kind of mechanical problems you're having with the foot. It seems to be one of the biggest things that people come into the store for, to get on the I-Step machine and do a short evaluation of what's going on with their foot.
So even if women have a shoe at home that they're thinking of in their closet right now, because you know you do, that is not comfortable, they can maybe even bring that shoe into you and you could help them fit with an orthotic?
Absolutely. This new company called Pedag out of Germany makes a 3/4 orthotic that's made to go into a heeled shoe, because you don't have a lot of room to play with.
No, you don't.
You can't remove the liner of the shoe, so it's very thin, very supportive, and it supports 2 arches of the foot. The medial arch, which most people know on the inside of the foot, and the metatarsal, which is the beginning of your toe, so it takes all the pressure off of that portion of your foot.
Kevin, if somebody hasn't been to the store before, what's usually the first product that you like to show them?
Well, the first question my staff will ask is, what is your lifestyle? A lot of podiatrists will cast an orthotic, put it in a sneaker, but your lifestyle doesn't revolve around just that sneaker. So the first question is, what is your lifestyle? Do you dress up for work? Do you have to wear heels? What do you do on the weekend? What do you do during the week? And from that information, we'll put them in what we like to call lifestyle shoes that fit a need for them. So if she's a lawyer or a doctor, if she needs a heeled shoe or a career shoe, we'll put her in a comfortable career shoe. If she can dress casual at work, we might even put her in a Dance Go. Again, it's my #1 shoe. Chefs, interns, nurses, anybody on a hard surface all day long. So the most important question is, what is your lifestyle? What are you going to do with the shoes? The same thing with sneakers. What do you plan to do with them? I'm going to run a marathon. That's a different shoe than casually walking every day. We try to individualize our presentation to each customer that comes through the store.
Ladies, don't forget your feet when thinking about your fall wardrobe this year. Come on over to the Longmeadow Shops and stop over at Shoenique. No matter if it's boots, shoes, bags, or accessories, you're not going to want to leave empty-handed.